Hey guys and gals, today we talk about the movie A Christmas Horror Story, and this one came out 2015. There's also another Christmas horror movie coming out. I actually think it came out already. I think it was called Krampus. Yeah, but this one is similar to that, but I mean when it comes to concept wise, right? I think this one is a little bit different. I haven't saw Krampus yet, but Christmas Horror Story. At first, I was gonna rant on this a little bit, but then at the same time, I was like saying maybe there's something in it. You know, it does drag a little bit, but it picks up, like I would say, at the 40-minute mark. The movie is like, I would say it's more like an anthology horror in a way, but it feels like it was stuck into one movie, but it's really an anthology horror movie. You got William Shatner in this movie, which was like a selling point for me to watch this. William Shatner plays like a radio DJ talking the radio, like a talk radio at Christmas time. And, he's just talking about Christmas stuff. Just William Shatner being William Shatner. Then we have Santa Claus also in his Christmas headquarters, in his home with his Christmas wife, Mrs. Claus. And you got these elves, right? As the movie progressed, they end up becoming affected, like they're like zombies, and Santa Claus have to fight them off, pretty much. And let me say, this is a no spoiler review because I felt like the way this movie set up it set up pretty well, because there is good twist at the end of this, and then right after that you get like 12 hours earlier after the Santa Claus event, what's happening to him. You get to this small town with like about 3 sets of cast of people, and that's when I realized, man, this is like an anthology in a way, because you think it was going to be one movie, but it was actually an anthology with these 3 sets of characters. You got one family that took a Christmas tree from a forest. You got these 3 young high school students going to the high school to investigate this ghost mystery, like the paranormal. And then you got this other family with this guy trying to hustle his mom for some money in a way with his family. And each of them have a strange twist. Each of them have their own story. And that's when you get like this is when it makes sense. A Christmas horror story, like okay, I don't want to spoil it. This is like one of these moments that I'm gonna try my best not to spoil stuff. Like I know I've been bad habit with people in the movie community and YouTube. Like, should we tell people when we're spoiling something or not? So what I'm gonna do is try my best not to spoil it, since this is a brand new movie anyway. All right. The black family took a Christmas tree from a forest, and then the child slowly progressive to become evil. He's like becoming evil, and he kills someone in his family. I won't say who, but let's say someone had to take that kid back in the woods and trying to redo what they did, pretty much. And this is a short spoiler, but let's just say out of the 4 stories, we only got one happy ending in a way, I would say, for this 4th story. But I don't know, somebody did got killed though. And then you get the high school students. They snuck into the school just to do the paranormal show, like the paranormal investigation. And let's just say that you got a ghost wandering around the school and possess one of the person. And there's a reason why the ghost was doing what the ghost did, and it does have a story to it. And then we get the family that was hustling his mom for money, and the mom kicked them out the house. And then suddenly you get this demon, Krampus the demon, killing off the family one by one. And there's also a good twist to that one too. And then we get Santa Claus. I think the wraparound story was actually the Santa Claus story, then William Shatner talking in the radio booth. I think that was just like an added bonus wraparound. But we get Santa Claus fighting off the elves, and I'm like wondering like where is this going? Because if you see the trailer, you see Santa Claus fighting the evil Krampus in the barnyard, right? And let's just say this one also has a really good twist. I mean, if you've seen a lot of horror movies, maybe you could probably pick it up real quick, probably. But it took me like a while towards the ending to figure out, like in the last quick minute, like, okay, I think I know what's gonna happen in this one, but still, I feel like it delivered really well. And yeah, I admit the movie does drag a little bit until like the 40th minute mark. I mean, it does have a few crazy moments, but But after 40-minute mark, it kind of kicks in more. Like I said, A Christmas Horror Story, I would say I highly enjoyed it. Does it have replay value? To be honest with you, speaking for me, it doesn't. Only because like you already know the twist. But for a first time viewing, I feel like it's worth the first time viewing, or show it to your friends and don't tell them the twist. Let them have their little like surprise moment, like oh shit, okay, now I got what this is about. Oh, it's like more of an anthology horror. But all in all, Christmas Horror Story, I think it does live up to the title. Anyway, peace guys, and see you later.